Sorry, I scheduled my live stream about 10 minutes later than I normally do. Just to make sure I had everything in order, like my dogs and stuff. But anyhow, good morning. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm going to look at the chat here on my phone. Let me find it. Sure, the media's down. It's so weird. When I go to find my live stream on my phone, it's like it doesn't want to catch up. It's like it's behind. Oh, it's so weird. Let me see who's all in here. Let me go back to the chat. Marcia, Cece, I was going at 11:30. Didn't see yours, but I will wait. So don't hurry for me back. Oh, Marcia, honey, live stream when you can. I know you don't live stream a lot. Go ahead. Don't gotta ask me. I'm always done by 11:30 anyways. Okay, Cement Sheets, Lisa, Poppies, Cheryl, Quincy, Debbie, Light Feathers, Southern Mom, TC, Leroy, Cement Shoes, Susan, Karen. Let me see what Andrew's saying. Morning, everyone. Thank God I'm not buffering today. It's been saying error, sending message. Every time I try to say hi or that I'm watching, I felt like I was blocked. Well, you're definitely not blocked, hun. Must be something going on with your connection or YouTube. Julie, good morning. I'm going to try to say your last name. Julie Jacquin. It's a pretty name. Karen, I hope you're feeling better. I know you've got a hernia. I said a prayer for you. Okay, Marcia. Yeah, I feel like people think I may get mad over that because I said something about it one day about live stream time. No, it's not that. People's got their own lives. What I was mad over was like totally different situation, but I just don't want to talk about it. But no, live stream whenever, girl. I appreciate you being respectful and coming in here and telling me that, though. I love you, Marcia. That's okay. I thought I made a joke that didn't go over well. Well, Andrew, it don't matter if you did make a joke. And maybe I didn't like it. I wouldn't block you. You've been on my channel for a long time. I basically know you personally, kind of. So, no, I wouldn't block you. Hey, Leroy, I see you. Okay, so Megan Boswell had her bond hearing this morning. Now, I've got it pulled up, but I'm not sure if I can screen share and play it because it's from a YouTube channel. It's from like the Knoxville Centennial, but we can take a glance at it and I can just play the audio. I didn't see many smirks on her face this time. Little girl knows she's in trouble. She's in a lot of trouble. But, hey, Tina, Jamie, there's Tremaine. Love you too, Marcia. Good morning, Tremaine and Tina. But I'm beginning to be afraid that they're not going to be able to indict her with murder. Maybe they've not got the complete autopsy back, but I thought they had. I know they're not releasing it to the public for poor little Evelyn. It gets me so tore up. I can't believe this just happened right down the road from me. It's like an hour, less than an hour away. Mark says it's less than an hour from me down in Kingsport, Tennessee. It just blows my mind. Of course, there's a lot of crime that goes on in that little city. Kingsport's a lot bigger than where I'm from. To me, Kingsport's like a big city, because I'm from the freaking boondocks. And then, like, what's going on in Tennessee, though? Here was another couple, but they are originally from North Carolina, I believe. But they were just arrested. They had one kid locked in the basement since 2016. It had no contact with the outside world. 11-year-old daughter buried in the backyard. I think they starved her to death. It said she only had bread and water before she passed away. They buried her beside of a pole barn. I had never heard of a pole barn till yesterday. But anyways, one of the kids escaped. I guess someone saw the kid and called 911, and he told what was going on. It's horrific. I can't believe people. And they said that the reason that one kid, I think he was 15, was confined to the basement was because he stole food from the kitchen. It's crazy. Meow meow. I feel like I'm behind. Southern Mom, I see you, girl. But anyways, back to Megan Boswell here. I'm going to play, let me see. I am going to screen share for just a second. I'll just not monetize the video. I think I'm going to quit monetizing my live streams and putting ads on them. That's one thing, how you can get in trouble with YouTube. If there's something in the video, any kind of audio, anything. Okay, let's see. Yes. There she comes. Oh, yeah, she does got that smirk. I didn't see that earlier.
Boswell's here in court by video from jail holding. Mr. Sproles is present by video. Teresa Nelson with the district attorney's office is present by video.
What the crap?
We're here today for arraignment. However, in reviewing the court file, it appears that the case has not been submitted to the grand jury. General, where are we on the grand jury action?
Your Honor, the state had hoped to have her indicted by today's date. However, the voluminous nature of the file, we've not been able to.
This is the wrong one.
The grand jury.
This is the wrong one. Hold on a minute.
And for the court's benefit, I know you're not aware.
Hold on just a second. Sorry, guys. That is the wrong one. How did that happen? Oh, my gosh. Sorry. I got to looking and I was like, this is not the right bond hearing. What the crap? Well, anyways, they didn't give her a bond. Why can't I find that now? Give me just a minute. Let me put the date in. Bear with me, as they say. What is today's date, guys? Let me look on my Chromebook. 28th. I just listened to it this morning. I recorded it. But you can hear Mark in the background. So I didn't put it up. There's one from the Bristol Herald, but that's not the one I watched. I think it was on Knox News. The prosecutor is pretty. Yeah, she is really pretty. She does a good job on her makeup. I noticed that. Let's see. That is so weird how I can't find that bond hearing that I watched on my phone this morning. Let me take out the Knox News. I'm afraid they're not going to have any evidence to indict Megan for murder. But I'm just wondering, if they can't indict her for murder, I know they can indict her for child neglect and some more charges. Right, guys? What do y'all think? Hold on just a minute. Beeper messaged me. She might be listening and sent me the video. She did. It looks like she did, but I don't have Facebook. I deleted it. I'm going to click on the Bristol Herald, but I don't know if it'll let me view it. They want you to sign up and pay for it. And I don't want to do that. Okay. So I got it, guys. Y'all know I'm not a professional. I was trying to do the full screen. We got to skip a little bit because they was muted this morning. I don't know why, but when I try to screen share, it does not want to load up. And I'm sitting right in the kitchen, right beside of where my TV and my little Wi-Fi box and all that is. It just don't make sense. Let me exit the full screen and see if that works. Let me stop screen sharing. And see. Technical difficulties. I can't even talk. Technical difficulties. I can't say that. Oh, this is getting on my nerves so freaking bad. Let me scroll back down to the video. No, it's not even showing it. Okay, here we go. It doesn't want to play it. I don't know what's wrong with it. Verbal, hey, how are you? Did I miss anyone else? Okay. I don't know what's wrong with it, guys. It doesn't want to play the bond hearing for some reason. But basically, you know, they just gave her another court date. She didn't get a bond. I think her attorneys are going to go over some of the discovery and stuff. Thanks, Julie. You know, it's so weird. I have a lot of problems when I try to screen share. It doesn't want to load up. It doesn't want to play videos. If I try to share an article, it doesn't want to scroll. So that's why a lot of times I'll just pull the picture up and just use my phone. Let me just pull up an article and see what all it had to say. I should have tried to play WCYBs. It probably would have played better. Well, it's good to see you, Verbal. You need a new coffee maker? Bieber, basically it was junk and doesn't look like they're shaping up for charges for anybody in this murder. Yeah. That's basically what I got out of it too, girl. Okay. Yeah, that's basically just what it said. She'll be back in court. Do you know, Bieber, like June, it's like 18th or 28th. It was something like that. Little Rogue, Shug. How are y'all? So they found those 2 missing toddlers. Let's get to that for a minute because this has really, really annoyed me. Okay. So they found the 2 missing toddlers, Miracle Crook and her little brother, Tony Crook. They found their bodies. So I'm going to pull that up real quick on my phone. Now, one of the kids was found 100 miles away from the other one. Okay, it says police in Oklahoma have found the bodies of a young girl and a young boy in waterways near Tulsa, where 2 toddlers have been missing since Friday. The body of the young girl was found in Verdigris Navigational Channel in Wagoner County Tuesday night and has been taken to the medical examiner's office for identification. And on Wednesday, the body of a male child was found in Bird Creek near where Mingo Creek flows into it. Now, Mingo Creek runs north by the apartment complex where Donisha Willis, the mother of Miracle Crook, age 2, and her brother, Tony Crook, age 1, lives. Okay, it says the girl's body was found probably close to 100 miles away from the apartment complex by water, and the boy's body was found 15 miles away. Okay, when their bodies were found Wednesday, they were wearing similar clothing that they were seen on surveillance in. Okay. So I'm trying to scroll here. Okay, it said Tulsa police said on Tuesday they had located new footage of the 2 children holding hands, playing along near an embankment on the west side of the Shoreline apartment complex where Mingo Creek runs. They said they believe the children may have found a gap in the fence, which leads to steps into the creek. Leroy, honey, I'm not trying to be hateful to you, but I cannot talk and read and respond to everything that you put in the chat. You have done that several times in here, and it is very annoying. How in the world am I going to read and see everything that everybody puts in the chat? You just totally distracted me again. I don't like that. And I don't like being messaging when I'm live. I am not in the mood for that crap. You can take your membership, unsubscribe, and go on if you're going to act that way. You really just pissed me off to where I'm shaking. Me trying to talk about 2 children and you crying because I can't see a comment. Go somewhere else. Cancel the membership. I'm not going to put up with that. Guys, I'm not going to see everything y'all say to me in the chat. You just totally derailed my freaking live stream. Get the fuck out. Don't mess with me today. You totally did that on my members chat the other day too. Freaking message, message, message. Do you need that much recognition? Do not ever mistake my kindness for weakness. I'm not putting up with that bull crap. I can't cater to everybody. I can't make everybody happy. This is freaking YouTube. This is a podcast. If your question gets missed, it gets missed. Try to highlight my name. I'm not going to see it while I'm reading. Jesus Christ. Don't ever do that when I'm talking about missing kids and their bodies being found. Ever. This is not a channel where I show just everybody attention. If that's what you're looking for, you're in the wrong place. I try to see everybody's crap. I broke my glasses, but I can't read an article and read the chat at the same time. It's not possible. I don't know what your deal is, but just leave. Get out. Block him. He's gone. Cancel the membership. You've been weirding the ladies out anyways. One more thing while I'm pissed off. I better not see no smart ass shit in this chat from anybody. You don't smart off to people in my chat. I don't care who you are. I will not tolerate it. I done lost a subscriber over it once. I'm not tolerating it. Thanks, Leroy. You ruined the whole live stream. I've tried to be nice to you, but you're freaking annoying. Okay. Well, I know, Remy, but you can't be smart enough to people. Not just you. I'm just read your comment. Not just you. Anybody. That's not how we roll here. It makes it awkward for me. Because I like everybody. And I get put in a situation where I need to say something, but I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, you know? Jesus. And so, Remy, it looks like the kids wandered off and drowned. Their mother didn't care. I thought she might have had something to do with it, but it looks like they might have snuck through the fence and went down those steps into the water. Exactly, Queen. Exactly. I'm going to tell you something. There's one thing I don't like. I don't like this, can you see me? Can you see me crap? Because no, I don't see everything. It's all right for somebody to ask that, you know, because sometimes I just don't see stuff and I'll miss people a couple of times in a row. This is like a nonstop thing with him. I don't like to be interrupted with that crap during a serious discussion. Use some common sense. No, I don't see your chat. I'm reading my phone. Exactly, Karen. Yes, Bieber. Hey, Very Mary. I'm sorry, guys. I got triggered. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I said the F word. I just don't like that. And I have been annoyed with that crap for a few days. I don't need that. I don't got time just to cater to people all the time. I do my best to acknowledge everybody. Read people's chats. Especially if it's somebody new in the chat. You want them to feel welcome. If I notice somebody new in the chat, I try to read their comments and stuff, you know? The people that's been here a long time, I try to read their comments, but people that's been here a long time know how I am. See, didn't see me, so that doesn't automatically mean I'm blocked. They know that. I broke my glasses. I sat down in my rocking chair the other day, and I didn't know my glasses had been knocked off in the floor, and I broke them. David Toppin. Hey. Well, Remy, I try not to cuss on here. It just doesn't look good to get on here and women be saying the F word, but Jesus Christ. Don't make no public service announcement to me, because I'll give you attention, and it won't be the kind you like. I can't stand that. People just think like I'm just easygoing, nice, don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, and I won't say nothing, but there's things that trigger me. Little things that trigger me, and it's attention seeking. I don't like it. Especially when I'm reading a true crime article about 2 kids on a case I've been following that tragically somehow they ended up in the river because their sorry-ass mother wasn't watching them. You lost your glasses, Shug? Yeah, I got to get me some more. I still never went out nowhere. I said I was going out the other day. I never went out. See, y'all seeing the mean side to me. I can get mean. God, I don't like that. Yeah, and if I look at the StreamYards chat on my Chromebook where I'm streaming from, it doesn't show the live chat. It will show the top chat. So you know, if I'm not looking at my phone, there's people I'm going to miss. Yeah, it is, Kay. And I get tongue-tied and stuff anyways. You know, I've been in one of those moods for a few days where I've had mania. It was kind of going away, but things trigger it sometimes. Jesus, have some respect, that's all I'm saying. And please don't make public service announcements to me, because I don't like it. Did y'all see where I'm going to change the subject because I need to calm down. My heart's beating fast. I got pissed. I mean, I kind of feel bad. I got that pissed and said something, but hey, I do it to Mark too, so. Oh, well. But anyways, in Minneapolis, they're burning the freaking city down, y'all. I get people's outraged, but this is not the route to go. If they went the peaceful route, I'm thinking, well, I think anyways, that the officer that did it is going to get charged. Carolina girl, okay, go to my main channel page where it shows all my videos and stuff, where the subscribe button is, all that. It should, if you're on an Android, I know, it should have a join button. We do members live streams. I'm going to try to start having some topics, but I just like sitting around and chit-chatting on those. But I'm going to try to do some in the evenings. I was going to do a live stream yesterday, and I had it in my brain last night. Yesterday evening, I thought, oh, Diane's channel's going live tonight to do that addiction stream. So I better not go live. And then late last night, I figured out that addiction stream is next Tuesday. I don't even know what day it is. Today's Thursday. See, yesterday I thought it was Tuesday. That's how my brain is when I have mania. I don't even know what day it is. I may look at something, read it. 2 seconds later, I'll have no memory of it. It's just manic depression. That's what I deal with. All 4 officers were fired in the George Floyd case. Yeah, that guy's name was George Floyd. He knew they was killing him. That video was hard to watch. I think I took mine down. I put it back up for a little while so Bieber could watch it. She was showing somebody. And then I took it back down. It was pretty rough to watch. I shouldn't have had it up. I just wanted to show what these officers did. And it's like that officer got pleasure out of it. The more the crowd asked him, or pleaded with him and cussed and went on, the more he seemed to want to stay on top of that guy's neck with his knees. Those officers are trained. They know if you put that much pressure on the back of the neck, it's going to basically smother them to death. Marcia Whitesharky would know. She's a nurse. She would know. I guess it restricts the airway. That he knew that. They're trained. He should have known that. Hell, I know that. I didn't even go to college. I know that. And why was he still on? Here's what was mind-blowing too. Okay, so when the ambulance arrives, you see this guy with brown pants on. I don't know if he was another cop or worked for the ambulance, but he goes and checks that guy's pulse, bends down, checks it, walks away, and that cop is still on him, and nobody says nothing. None of the cops say nothing. There's a woman in the background that's saying that she's an EMT. And she was begging them to stop, and they wouldn't. It's like he was saying, I got this badge on, and I'm going to show you all. I'm going to continue to stay on the top of his neck, no matter what you all say, because I wear a badge. That's the way I took it. He even readjusted his legs, if you watch closely. Yeah. He said, they're going to kill me, y'all. As soon, I hadn't watched the video, and then I found it and I recorded it. I had to record it a couple different times because I started crying hysterically. It was awful to watch a cop kill someone on a video and the bystanders begging him to stop. He resisted arrest at first. I saw a video. He resisted arrest at first. Okay, they got him under control. Sometimes the cops will have to get rough to get people under control, but they had this man under control, and he still was holding him down. Okay, now I'm going to look at the chat. I hadn't been looking at it, guys. That cop is, I couldn't watch it all, but that cop is going to prison. Hell yeah, he's going to prison. I was thinking, I cried too, Julie. It was very upsetting. When I was watching about the riot last night, I was thinking, I wonder if the cop and his family is still in Minneapolis or if they have left. Because someone's liable to come after them. I hope not, because it's not the cop's family's fault what he did. His kids or anything like that, But he definitely should be charged for murder. They may end up charging him manslaughter. He even urinated himself. I didn't know that, Kay. But I know when I got off track, his nose started bleeding. He was going to die soon. I would say he will not be able to leave. Well, I mean, you could tell by the video that's not protocol. You're just supposed to get them under control. You're not supposed to hold them down like that. And just keep holding them down and they're not even struggling. Yep, there's urine running from under the car. They were outside the main officer's home, would not let him get Uber Eats Bay Dogs to the address. There were several people at his house. Oh, really, Bieber? No, he wasn't supposed to do that. I don't know much about cops training and stuff, but I knew as I was watching that, they weren't supposed to do that. I watched Live PD. On Live PD, when they resist arrest, they may have to rough them up a little bit to get them under control. But then, after the suspect calms down, if they're on the ground, they'll get up off of them and lift them up off the ground, put them in the car. That's what's supposed to happen. And I think that cop, when he was down on top of that guy, I think he pulled out either some mace or a taser, like he was going to do something to the crowd. And more of your streams after. Well, I think sometimes when people pass away, they relieve themselves. I think probably where their body relaxes. I'm not sure. Very excessive force. Oh, yeah. Duty Ron said zero need for force once person is handcuffed. I need to go over and watch his videos and see what he's saying about this. Because he's a retired police officer. He didn't die in the ambulance. He was dead on the pavement, Poppy. Is that great? He was lifeless. That guy that bent down and checked his pulse, he had to have known. He had to have known he was gone. Maybe that's why he didn't make that guy get up off of him. I don't know. But that's very strange, Other cops arrived the ambulance and nobody is saying, get off the top of his neck. You're going to suffocate him to death. Nobody said that. Besides the bystanders, of course. I'm talking about like the police and ambulance people. Everyone who bent down and checked his pulse needs to be fired. Because they should have been getting him off of his neck. It was over a $20 counterfeit bill. Are you serious? Now, in the video, you can hear one of the guys that's filming talking to, I guess, the boy that works in the store. And I guess that boy's parents own that store. So I guess that's one of the people that called on him. I have to go do lunch routine and finish homeschooling. Left to aisle, please. Love you too, Remy. Have a good day. Shug, I have the video. I can put it on unlisted for you and let you watch it. I guess I could put it back up, but I don't know. Also, a non-violent crime. Yeah, it didn't look like, I saw a little clip of them getting him out of his car, and it didn't look like he was resisting all that much. But like I said, I just seen a little clip. But it doesn't matter. Now, they should have not been on top of it. They should have got him under control. But that cop's knee should have never went on the back of that man's neck. Period. He couldn't hold him down with his knee on his back. I actually think that's what they're supposed to do, is put their knee on their back, right? Wouldn't it make more sense for a cop, if they got somebody down on the ground on their stomach, just to hold them down, put their knees on their back, hold them down? You know, like straddle them, hold their shoulders down. Wouldn't that make more sense than risking suffocating someone to death? Cracking their windpipe, whatever can happen. Hey, so since when do you die for a $20 counterfeit bill? I know it. Well, this police force is corrupt. When I was looking for stuff about this, I came across an old article, and it was talking about the Minneapolis Police Department had rape kits in storage that they had forgot about. Like thousands of rape kits dated back all the way to like the 80s. Yeah. They just done the rape kits, didn't send them in, throw them in a box. So the Minneapolis police, they are corrupt. They're shady. I think they need someone else to come in and take over. Clean up town, you know what I mean? Yes, I believe so. He was cuffed and 4 officers couldn't handle one man. I know. And another thing is like, his partner did nothing. It's like they were showing those people on the street, hey, we don't got to listen to you. We wear the badge. We will do what we want. I really think that's why that cop remained on the back of his neck. He's probably one of them people who's on a power trip because he's got some authority. Probably was picked on in school. Then got that badge and started bullying people because he knew they couldn't do nothing back to him because he wore a badge. My opinion. Just like Georgia, they are corrupt as hell in that office. Hold on, let me find that article. I can tell y'all what they did with those rape kits. Of course, I can give y'all the link to this too. I thought that was very interesting. Let me just put in some keywords here. Minneapolis police discover 1,700 untested rape kits spanning 30 years. This article is from November 16th, 2019. Little man syndrome, exactly like Feather. And okay, hold on. No, we don't want to, gosh. I hate when that does that. You go to read an article and you get ready to read it and it pops up, oh, you got to subscribe. So here's a more recent one. And this is from February 4th, 2020. Well, it was published February 4th, 2020, updated February 6th. Hold on. Okay. The Minneapolis Police Department announced Friday that a 2015 count of rape kits collected from survivors came up terribly short. Okay, it says the Minneapolis Police Department announced Friday. Okay, we read that part. Collected from survivors came up terribly short, missing more than 1,500 rape kits held in police storage facilities. Minnesota passed a law in 2015 that required law enforcement agencies to audit their backlogged kits. But after conducting a new review this year, the Minneapolis police said at a press conference on Friday that 1,700 untested rape kits spanning over 30 years had been discovered, far more than the 194 kits found in 2015. These women were raped, and they had to go through a rape kit, have somebody do a rape kit on them after they've been raped. And then the police don't even send them off to be tested. God almighty. They need to reorganize. The knee in the back is what killed Freddie Gray, injured his spine. Okay, well, that would also constrict his airway, wouldn't it? Let's look that up. Let's look that up and see what it would exactly do to you. I felt like it suffocated him. I need to put on back of neck. Okay, I'm just trying to see what I can find. Yeah, he suffocated to death. I'm sure it damaged his spine, too. I was just scrolling to see exactly what it says about it. This is just an article, but yeah, I'm going to look that up later and see exactly what happens to your body as someone's doing that. Like the inside of your body, you know. It's like it looks like it slowly suffocated him. That was a horrific way to die. Can you imagine how helpless he felt? A cop was doing that to him. He could see the people and hear them begging him to get off of the guy. Can you imagine what was going through his mind? I'd say all that was going through his mind was, I can't breathe. I was strangled by my first husband. He pinned me up against the wall, and he put both hands around my throat. And all I could think in my mind is, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And my eyes started watering and a tear streamed down my face, and he released. And he told me the only reason that he released was because of that tear. He about strangled me to death. I was about to pass out. And my neck was bruised. He about killed me that time. And he about killed me a couple times, but yeah. So I know what that feels like to be have something on your neck restricting your airway. But for a cop to do that to you in a street full of people there and there's nothing, gosh, that's just so awful. My son is mixed. My son's dad is black, and he never poses a threat to a cop. And you see what can happen. Yeah, there's been people that not resisted African American men, and they've still been shot. You know, there was a cop down in Florida that tased a girl, and it did something to her. And now she is in a nursing home in kind of like a vegetated state. It did something to her brain. True story. I read an article about it a long time ago, a couple years ago. It was in the news. Yeah, I think she may have resisted arrest, but he kept tasing her. He tased her more than once. Yeah. I was just looking at Just Chat. I heard him say that. I'm going to die. Yeah. Yeah, he knew. He knew they were going to kill him. He knew that cop wasn't going to get up off of him. I think he knew that. Of course. Can you imagine what kind of panic was going through his brain? I mean, yeah, well, I can. All I could think about was I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Nothing else. Nothing else was going through my mind when my ex was strangling me. It's very scary, Lisa. Very scary. Well, guys, I guess I'm going to get off here. My live stream got derailed this morning, so I don't even know if I'll leave this up. I may. Who knows? But anyways, thanks for chatting. Thank y'all for your support. My apologies. I got triggered a little bit, but that just ran all over me, guys. Ran all over me. You know, warning, please do not try to get attention from me when I'm talking about two kids that's passed away. Because it's not going to end well. I don't like that. There's been several times that has happened with that person. It happened when I was on my member stream the other day. I was getting messages on my phone, and it was very distracting, and it was very annoying. I just don't like that. I mean, they're a channel member, but hey, you can take your $1.99 back. I don't care. That's one thing I don't like. I don't like attention-seeking behavior. If you get annoyed, I'm not seeing your comments, leave the chat. Don't announce it to everyone. Because when you do, I'm going to tell you off. It's not going to happen here on my channel. I don't need that crap. I can't cater to everybody's needs. I can't see everything. And I damn sure can't see the chat when I'm reading an article. Okay. I love y'all, and my apologies. I just need to say that because that so annoyed me, guys. So maybe by me saying that, nobody else will do it. You know? Oh, like Vander, love you, girl. She said, I want to say I send my love to all that have been abused. Yeah, that's why, I get so sensitive about child abuse and animals being abused. I know what that's like. I know what it's like to be a child and be abused. And stuff. And as an adult, the fear you feel, panic, hopelessness. So my heart goes out to anyone that's going through it. Thank God I got a good life now. But anyways, I love y'all. If I get some time later, we may do a porch stream or something. I said that yesterday, but it didn't work out. But I'm really going to try today. I really am. So I may see y'all in a few hours. Anyways, I love y'all. Be kind. Peace. I need to go meditate and calm down. Bye, guys.